あっぶねえ。夢か。このまま佐伯先輩ルートのエンディングに突入するのかと思った。
兄さん、
Having siblings has its own pros and cons. While we have to protect our siblings, which is great, taking care of them, which is also great, but when the fruit never falls far from its tree, is when things get taboo. Well, anything for family, right? So be a proud member of your family and spend some memorable time with them.
ショーゴ、おはよう。
おはみやび、なんだそのスカートは。そんなに短くちゃ見えちまうぞ。
見えるって何が？
何がって決まってるだろ。
もうこのスカート高速通りのはずだけどな。
嘘つけ。
なら測ってみてよ。証拠ないと納得いかないし。
わかった。
When the elders forced us to find the life partner among the harem pack, we can't say no, right? But what if there is a catch? The harem pack consists of a long-lost sister, who is desperately looking for brotherly love. For Shogo Mikadono, son of the late Kumagoro Mikadono, is about to inherit the throne of Mikadono Group. However, before that he is tasked to find a life partner, enroll into the school filled with many options. That should be an easy task for someone as Shogo, right? Things only get worse once Shogo becomes aware that amongst his jaw-dropping candidates lies his long-lost younger sister. Well, his sister became his lifelong partner. Hence a fun tale began for Siscon romance.
何か欲しいものは見つけ。どうした？気分悪いのか？今先生呼んでくる。
ゆうやお兄ちゃん、
え？
ずっと前から
Adding new members to the family is a celebratory event, whether it could be a newborn sibling or our parents brought the step one. One thing that needs to be remembered is to always knock before you enter, or you will get the hand pattern on your face, obviously not to unlock the phone. RMC Yuya Kanzaki's life takes an interesting turn when his lonely father decides to remarry. With a newfound stepmom, he was now forced to live with his newly found stepsister out of the box. Things get serious when both parents go on a business trip, leaving the young one alone in the house. Not to forget, Mitsuki is haunted by a ghost. Thus, it marks the beginning of a new relationship twisted by fate. And with each passing episode, it will never fail to fascinate you.
だってもうこの機会逃したら一生おっぱい触るチャンスないと思ったんです。僕だって男の子ですし、脱衣も入るというか。これはどういう。
もしかして二人一緒にいないとこうなってしまうとか。
Well, times do fly quickly. When I first watched this anime back in 2017, it was a fun experience seeing this brother-sister duo, who always ready to go mouth to mouth in order to win any game. Among them, Sora is an older brother around 18, whereas Shiro is a younger one around 11. Their romantic relationship is a bit vague, as they can't live without each other, and of course the sister does get mad in smart ways. Things get interesting when they have dominated the world of online games and make their name blank, are now somehow ended in another world, thanks to God grace. Even then, the two complementary gamers manage to do well in what they do best, playing games and win no matter what the odds are.
どうしてここにいるのか。そして山菜はどこにあるのか。私というものがありながら、こんな痛いけな少女と差し向かいで朝食か。いい気なもんだな。
待て、あかり、お前は勘違いをしている。
どこをどう勘違いしているのだろうか。かどんな私に教えてくれ。
When you realize Nezuko was not the first one to be carried around, our coffin princess did it years ahead. Wars are like bread and butter for the mages. Without them they ran out of business. Same case for the Saboteur siblings. Akari and Toru Akira are extremely skilled when it comes to fighting, who finds the opportunity to prove their worth by protecting the Emperor Cheka, who carries the coffin wherever she goes. It is pretty clear that Akari has one huge brother complex and gets very jealous every time Toru and Cheka get closer to each other, while Toru is a bit of dumb guy who can't see his sister's feelings. The anime is mixed with adventure action and good humor, compared to other ones from this list, which everyone loves to watch at first sight.
人の部屋で何してんだ。私、ともくんの部屋に住むから。出て行け。今日こそともくんの部屋に移住する。
Talking about love at first sight, we have an interesting over-submissive sister, who instantly falls for her younger brother, after our MC Tomoya's father remarries. He was more interested in knowing what kind of person his new stepsister Ichika would be. MC thinks it's fate who brings them together. I would think the same thing, bringing stepbrother and sister kind of destiny thing. Our MC soon finds out she is an obsessive stalker and desperately wishes to be around him at all times, but acts like a big sister when the situation arises. Whenever she finds out his brother is talking to another girl, she instantly gets jealous. The amount of love both siblings have is slightly scary, still has its own thrill. Can Tomoya survive by his overprotective stepsister?
どうしたんだみゆき。
お兄様 CAD の調整をお願いしたいのですが。
わかったよ。手持ちの魔法を削らなくても済むように少し整理してみよ
う。お兄様。
みゆき。
みゆきがこんなに恥ずかしい思いをしておりますのに、お兄様はいつも平気なのか。
When the whole world is against us, then sisterly love is all we need. In a world where sorcery is a formalized practice, it's natural to look down to the one who lacks magical abilities. Our MC Tatsuya Shiba is a magician who acts as his sister bodyguard. Despite his talent, Tatsuya is categorized as weeds. Even his whole family treats him like a side character. Still, one person who never leaves his side is Miyuki Shiba. Although both never let the world bother them, both stick together no matter what the other says. This sibling pair is set out on a tireless course for the supernatural battles, with a typical sister and brother infatuation. Comes an anime that spells out pure sister complex beyond any worship.
姉ちゃん、姉ちゃん。
なんか用？
ちょっといい？
何？
あのさ。
何よ。何よ。
姉ちゃんは前から俺のことを避けてるよな。
Possibly the most vulgar addition to our list, or I would say the 8th world entry for our list. A tale of two siblings who can't leave the sight of each other, loves to hang out together, and whenever they find themselves alone things get messier. Seemingly brother-sister duo who can't keep their hands off from one another. Our MC Yashiharu Hayami, a high school student who lives alone with his older sister Sana Hayami. With an uncontrollable bond, they have committed the sins even sinners would find them ashamed of. If not handled with care, things do get dangerous. Good parents should be advised not to leave their kids alone and definitely let them avoid watching similar anime. Ainkoi is a great piece of art for those who want more big bangs in their daily life.
はい。綺麗。見て見て、料理が作ってくれたの。お姫様みたいね。違うよ。お姫様じゃないよ。花嫁さんだもん。大きくなったら僕、イクとここで結婚するんだもん。
Twins can often share a relationship like none other, even more so than your average sibling pair. Yori and Iku are fraternal twins who were very close as children. This twin pair were practically inseparable, constantly confessing his love for his sister Iku, and declaring how he would marry her one day. But as they aged, Yori gradually grew colder towards his sister and distanced himself as much as he could, as a guilt of loving his own sister. He even decides to attend a boarding school in another town. However, our MC is not alone. Iku wants her brother to stay by her side, so it starts the beginning of a life full of regret, guilt, and unrequited love. A family crisis you won't get over with anytime soon.
服どこ？返してよ。
ダメ。ほら、これもかぶって。
Older sister Iki is a few years later until the time when the hammer hits the nails, before our MC Sora hits the double-digit age. He was already forced by his twin sister. However, deep down MC left with the craving of elder sister. Things get interesting when his childhood friend also wants to become part of the family. Eventually, this new age family hides themselves from society. The world that could never ever understand the meaning of true love doesn't need to know either. Right, tangling with their psychopathic obsession this foursome. I mean, these four people will uncover the path of the new spring. Will their love for each other blossom new petals, or they are bound to leave apart? Only one way to find out. So what do you think? Do our anime sisters have something different to offer? Will they help you get out of your loneliness? If they do, then get your hands out of your comfort zone and hit the like button. Sure, some of us may have sisters that we simply can't bear with. So if I miss some good one, make sure to let me know. For the time being, spend some quality time with your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.